Hey, what's up, my little tattletales, and what's up, Sussex squad? Sit down, we gotta talk. Didn't we tell the world that the royal family is vile? They're elitists. I know we always had subjective proof, but maybe now we got objective proof. The Independent has an article that said the royal family is dragged into an inward ratio. The royal family is drag. The offensive slur, which used more than 40 times in the Royal Collection Guide, and only removed at the investigation. With an Independent, you guys let me just. I think that it's disgusting. I think it's telling, and I think it's indicative of what's going on in the UK. I often wondered, because in a minority, but we're not a small of minority, I guess, as black people, African. I'm not blaming the black people for not being able to change, sister, make no I'm. Face cottage cheese, apple wearing Meghan Markle cosplaying kicked out of your Welsh home and pruning rose bushes. Understand why we even accept it, or to think the people that regularly engage in colonial cosplay have no people color working for them, literally. Queen Elizabeth, as long as people like to talk about Betty, literally campaign to make sure that they were excluded from diversity hire. Why to not think that they were racist, elitist, cola, and I'm not talking about American, I'm talking about hardcore, and you cut bring back Chateau slaver right now. You guys, the following clean there. Not even claims, this is actually 100. They said the royal family has been dragged into a race role after dozens of references to the offensive term of the N-word were found in official documents. The catalogue was published by the Royal Collection Trust, showcasing a selection of gems and jewel owned by the Royal Collection, contained with 40 mentions of the offensive racial terms. The document was titled Ancient and Modern Gems and Jewels and was published by Royal Collection Enterprises Limited. It has remained on its website since then and was only removed just this past Thursday after it was flagged by the latest discovery comes after the Independent revealed that an offensive racial slur was included in government documents. This is how deep this guy is actually sick. It's almost like laughable and funny that the UK is now just going down in flames. Their racism, it's literally done them, and the country is crumbling, and they have nobody but themselves. Simply blame. Let's get into the term was included in a report by the as well as in a Department for Work and Pensions guidance used by doctors to assess benefit claims. The slur has also been visible in the comments section of a page on the government's own website. Since 2015, the revelations prompted Rishi Sunk's official spokesperson to denounce the word as inappropriate and let's get into this. This is actually really disgusting and makes me want to. And this is what it is. This is how Will and Kate, this is how Charles and Camilla gets down. They want you to know it's not enough that they in those minds they think they're better. They want you to know that they're better than you. They want you to know they don't respect you. They want you to know the vile drippings coming out of they sit. In the latest instance, the offensive terms are most widely used to describe people of African ancestry to appear on the jewels. The word are also included in a number of names of items. There was a brooch that was described in the following terms: head of a blank in a 3/4 profile to the right with drop pearl earrings. This type of blank's head is found in several 16th century. Another item depicting a white person is accompanied by this description and slur. Although it's used for dark layers of the stone for the profile. The Blinkton word and RCT Royal Collection spokesperson said to trust documents We're continually under review. The RCT is one of the 5 departments of the royal household and is responsible for the care of the royal collection, the Larvas, the largest private art collection in the world, headed trust by the king on. It sells tickets for tours of the king's official residences, Buckingham, Windsor, and the Palace of Holyrood House in. This is the latest rice throw to hit the royal family in November. The royal household face a public outcry after Susan Hussey, the late Queen's Lady in waiting, repeatedly acts a black British charity chief executive, where she really Lady Susan Hussey, who subsequently left her role in the royal household, later met and apologized to Miss Villani, founder of the charity Sister Space. Now, I will say this, even though she was let go, I believe Camilla rehire Lady Hassett. What do we have here? Because this is an interesting thing, and you guys, I know you guys are going to drag me, Sussex. But even Harry has come out and said, oh, no, you don't understand. They're not racist, it's an unconscious. When are we gonna stop expecting people in power to hold themselves accountable? When are we going to accept that this unconscious bias is not unconscious? They know what the issue is. They don't want to change. What's more, they want you to know that they do not like you, that they are judging you, that they never stopped in the heart of the UK, and they will keep the royal family going as long as they can, because the royal family represents their hopes, their dreams, and oddly enough, for racist people to believe in racism, you must believe, and oddly enough, you must believe that there are people better than you by birth and by blood, which subsequently, and that's why they accept the royal family. That's why they accept people devouring. That's why they accept because they must buy into the system for them to look back on everyone else. Why they eat like beans and curds away out of cans. Why they eat sardines for dinner, because they can't afford meat. You must sit in your little hovel with no heat, no anything, not good, nothing, seeing thee in the National Health Service, which was once a shining jewel of what modern society can do to offered citizens, has been stripped and pilfered, colonized by Tory MPs who only care about money. There's a Windrust scandal, the racist criminal justice system, to raise his terminology across current government policy documents, the treatment of black British people as second-class citizens today has made its roots in the very history this language was born out of. These are words from Labour MP Kim Johnson. She said there are those who will say the use of such terms as innocuous and accurate reflection of a bygone era, but every black British person today is painfully aware of the legacy of such language in terms of their ongoing treatment, institutional racism, and the policies of British state moniker. They're not like understand what they're doing. They're not laughing because they think it doesn't exist. They're laughing that you would dare think that you deserve to refer to as that. They are, their systems are dying, and all they're doing, instead of opening borders, doing anything they can, they cling tighter to their hate. Why? They sink more and more into obscurity. It might have taken hundreds, but the bell is ringing for this type of racism. The bell is ringing when will. But at the end of the day, they don't want to unite, they want to be superior. And they will sell anything they can and give up anything, even their own, anything they can, to maintain this. You guys, I would say pray for Britain, but I'm praying for their downfall. Let me know what you think of the comments. This is shameful, it is disgusting, and this is why I say, when people are like, oh my God, they should have took Meghan Markle's half and half out. This is why I even say to Harry and Meghan, I support Harry and Meghan, because they were a tool to dismantle the monarchy, but if Harry and Meghan went back to the monarchy, I would. Down with the monarchy, down with elitism. Down with institutional right. If this does not prove more than anything that Meghan would not have been able to change the system, that the most we could have hoped for was her to be a useful to make the system more palatable. Why in the background they're still calling us every inward, every this, every that. You guys, and for those of the people that might not be black, but they stand in solidarity, because if somebody is racist to one group, they're racist to more than one group. Harry and Meghan got out just in time, and I hope to God for their own sake they never go back. You guys let me know what you think of the comments. I'll talk to you later, bye.